Okay, let's have a conversation. Welcome to part B. Wow, look at this. The refrigerator. If you saw part A, you saw how he basically destroyed the house. He is a very large kid. I just kind of wonder what was she doing? Papa just in hysterics while all this was going on. I'm thinking to myself, what was she doing? He was probably in a fit of rage and she behind him trying to stop it. Her house is destroyed because of her son. And let me guess, especially in the BC, because it's one of the sons, what you're supposed to do is going to clean this up and start all over and get him some counseling and get him some help. And victimize yourself. And financially, just go ahead and have money just going down the drain because he can't control his anger. No, at this point, what you need to go ahead and do is sever ties. Oh yeah. See, this kind of behavior is not acceptable. And I don't know why in the BC there's this affinity to just try to always coddle delinquency, coddle negative, evil behavior, especially when it's toward Black women. Now, if it's toward a Black man, the mammoth's going to come out, the mammoth capes on, and it's on and popping. They'll go into attack mode. But no, this right here, this is the deal breaker. Oh, that's your child. Yep. And at this point, I'm willing to go ahead and give up my parental right. He needs to be committed. He might need to be medicated. He has ruined her house, everything that's in there. He's even broken windows. Gee, what if that's a lease? What if that is a lease? Then you may just find yourself with them maybe serving you a 3-day notice. They may want to evict. Oh, yeah, destruction of property. What if that's a lease? I wouldn't go call them yet to get that window repaired because you may find yourself having to find a new place to live because of your offspring. And yes, they can do that. I pay my rent is more than you pay in your rent. If it is your house, get your checkbook out. He knocked over the refrigerator. This fool playing like he Lou Ferrigno. What was that show? The Incredible Hulk. He done went Incredible Hulk on his mama. Destroyed it. But you're supposed to love and coddle him. No, honey, that's when I get on that phone. Your new life should start today. He's 15. Your new life should start today. But I already know in Blackistan, oh, we gotta coddle him. No. But if it's a female, I'd put her out. Today would be his day. You're gonna pack your things. This is it. Yes, I'm calling them folks on you. This is not acceptable. Just terror on wheels. But in true Mammy fashion, I'm sure she'll get together, spend her last little dollars to clean this up and start over. And I'm gonna get you some help, Tyrone. Don't be surprised the next video you see, it might be him destroying her. It's not acceptable behavior. But if she wants to go ahead and keep her son there, girl, more power to you. I have no sympathy. People are showing who you are, believer, be it parent or child. And I want to go ahead and get to the next portion about children who are electing to basically cut their parents off. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do. That's why I tell Black women to be selfish. You better. I'm sorry to say it. For a lot of Black women, sometimes your problem is your mama and your man. That's your problem right there. Your mama and your man. Because you, a lot of times, you're carrying them both you're carrying them both on you. So, for example, um, I got a call, and here's a story. Trying to cut it short. A Black woman, so she and her husband, they're divorced. He remarried. So the stepmother lets me know. Here's what's happened. Her husband, his ex-wife, they have one daughter together. The daughter, this is going to be her last year in high school, and guess what? She had a scholarship. Okay, got a scholarship. What the heck you think happened? Got a scholarship And Black Queen Mama trying to stop the scholarship. You heard me. Well, that scholarship, it ain't gonna carry women board, and you ain't gonna stay here for free. And it's like, she can't go to university. The dad is actually trying to coordinate where they can go ahead, if she can do the dorm, maybe get her an apartment, trying to coordinate all this, that she got the scholarship. Okay, let's do the living. Is it going to be cheaper to do a tuition? I mean, cheaper to live on campus or off campus? Trying to coordinate this here as if this is the norm to be seen. It's not. Then it was like, well, you know what? We can maybe get her a car, and it's maybe like 45 minutes away. She might kind of hang out on campus, trying to get these coordinated. Here's Black Queen Mama. Oh, yeah, I know one thing. You're not going to be staying here free. What? Yeah. You don't want your daughter to stay in the home? Oh, but she'll take a man in. Talking all against the scholarship, talking all against the school. And it's like, what does she want the daughter to do? She's trying to stifle the daughter's progress. Trying to stifle it. Here you have a man, a Black man, and he's moved on. He wants the best for his daughter. They only have that one child. He didn't go out here and do a willy-nilly thing and just have kids over here. He had a marriage. So here he is trying to put together, okay, let's go ahead and put pen to paper and, kind of get some things going. And the stepmother, she's cool. She's with it too. No, evil Black Queen Mama trying to stifle her daughter. The girl has a scholarship, so she can't stay in your house for free. But I bet your man can. I hope that young girl makes it. I'm like, what can we do? I'll pitch in. I hope that young girl makes it and walk away. See, that's the problem in the BC. You always talk, well, there's more, well, there's daddy. Maybe sometimes, and I hate to tell you, and if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But maybe that's the reason you're jacked up. Maybe that's why your life is set up the way it is. It's the one that's before you. Disappearing daddy, and sometimes it's your mama. Maybe that's why you're low self-esteem queen. That's gonna be the next video. Maybe that's why your life is jacked up. Because she was jacked up and nobody wants to get any help. And you talk the same old dumb thing. Well, it's mama. You got some mamas that's sitting up here trying to stifle their daughter's career, their education, trying to because she hooked up with a low performing seed of poverty D and had multiple kids by, she wanted to then take her daughter, and all of a sudden, well, you got to learn how to cook and clean and go to the job, pay these bills. She didn't ask to be here. Sometime when you cut off, I don't care if it is family, sometime if you cut off some people in your life, if they're toxic, maybe you can kind of go ahead and sort of whole new life for yourself. Maybe you can see there's a whole new life out there. Outside of all the drama, outside of Blackiston, there's a whole new life out there for you. But see, you're not gonna see it when you got those blinders on. When you and this thing, oh, but it's family, we gotta stick together. Will they stick together when you start a business? Will they? Oh, I can tell you that. I can tell you that. So that right there is no. See how many patronize you. And I've talked to too many Black people in business, too many. And it's like, wow. Your own family will be going against you. So, I agree. If it's toxic, I don't care if it's family, brother, sister, mother, father. It's time to cut them off. Maybe one of the best things you did. That's why you cannot prepare yourself to the next level. They're already down there and they want to pull you down. So when you come with, hey, I want to do this. I wonder what about this here. Always pray. Oh, I don't know about that. Girl, that's not going to work. I wouldn't if I were you. Things do happen. I wouldn't be trading. I wouldn't be putting no money in the stock market. Or I don't know. Right now, with the market going like it is and going south, somebody's going to get rich. Why? It's common sense to buy when it's down, and they're saying it hasn't hit the bottom. Heck, did you not see Lordstown? And I'm not telling anybody to do it. RIDE is the ticker, RIDE, RIDE. Some companies put, and I need to do a video on it. It just been so busy. I think 170 million into it. You think somebody put 170 million dollars into a stock and expect to lose money, $170 million? And yes, I'm going to make it a point trying to get that video out today. That stock yesterday was what at 213. I just added 'cause I counted it as a loser stock. I just added 200 added 100 shares, and it came to what $215. You will spend more than that on a hair salon appointment, sometimes nails, a pair of shoes for your boo. Is it guaranteed? No, but $170 million, somebody doing something. They don't pump the money to that, planning on losing it. It may take a few years, 5, 10 years. I don't know, but I took a chance on it. Like remember I did in phase, $7 a share. Yeah, next thing you know, that stock went all the way up to $300 a share. Lucky me. But see, when you're on that hamster wheel and you got family members that don't understand investing, they don't understand business, they don't care to understand it, girl, I wouldn't be doing all of that. Then you look up, you got somebody sitting up here, hey, are you still doing this kind of work? Why are you not going to the office? You seem to be doing, how are you making money? You're making money in the stock market. You've got your money working for you. But you can't see that if you're around toxic people and they try to talk out of things like that. Or you look up, well, so and so, I understand, but you know what you really should do? We got to help on so and so's rent. That boy just got out of jail. If we could help him, try. And all your money going out. Those people are toxic. Sometimes your family is toxic. And then don't get bitter when somebody who had the audacity to walk away and say, hey, listen, you only got one life. You're not a darn cat. There's no 9 lives. Okay? You have one life. You got to make the best of it. Sometimes it's best to cut toxic people off. And I've seen this. And then you look up the person that maybe cut the toxic people out of their lives. They're doing well. The person that didn't just stay, you just laid them down. Sometimes you're burdened with other people's problems. Burdened down with other people's problems. Oh, and I understand trying to make mama happy and all that. She had a hard life, and I understand that. And I respect you for that. But let's be real. What are some of the decisions that mama made? Did she have children over and over again by a deadbeat dust bucket that hardly worked? He can't even earn $3 in 1 year. And she kept on doing that? Sounds like to me it's self inflicted. And it doesn't mean that you don't love her, but you cannot be your best if you're sitting up here way down with the toxic problems of other people. They're looking at you to be the fixer. You can't live your best life. So I've seen this happen. And people get older, especially around 40s. Then they start looking around at other people, and then the light bulb comes on and they sit able to take care of mama and her man and boyfriend and doing what mama says and all that, because the sad thing is the mama doesn't know any better. No one's taught her. So you're into a trap. It's a new day. We have the internet. We can conceptualize and we can try to engage in different ideas and see if this can apply to me. What could be the possible outcome? Sometimes the best thing you can say is no. The most powerful word, the most self-preserving word is no. And to act on it, execute. Oh, you got $1,000. Can you help so and so? He's trying to do this. He's trying to do that. When you hear stories like that, what have you seen them try to do? I don't care what Mimo says, and that's the trap that Black women fall into. Oh, we gotta sit together in ignorance. Let's see you open up a business, and with all this talk, because I've seen it before, stick together. Let's see you open up a business, and I want to see if they're gonna sit together and support you. I know that what the answer is. Seen it too many times. A many person could have the money working for them, all the money they spend out on family, solving other people's problems. I can assure you, I promise you, when it gets down to the wire for you, if it ever does, the same ones you shelling out to, they won't be there for you, baby. You got to face it. Some are just takers. So you sitting up with your checkbook out. Trust me, been there, done it. You sit up with your checkbook out, thinking, "Oh, I'm doing the right thing." Says who? When it goes down bad for you, if it does, see if those same people are going to be there for you. They're not. And that's when you're going to realize they're just takers. That's why I tell you to be selfish. This here, the refrigerator before standing upright. You see the woman's apartment just torn up to pieces, and that's what some people can do to your life if you don't cut them off, just destroy it. If a parent cannot be supportive of your dreams, and you're trying to do something positive, but they can sure be supportive of that criminal. We got to get that money together, get TT out of jail. We do. Where's some money to help someone start a business or to maybe further their education? You only have one life, and I speak from a little experience. Sure, some people are older than me. I get it. You only have one life. Sometimes, if you can cut out the toxicity, the toxic people, be it your friends and family, and sit yourself down and think, what do you want to do? Some of you don't even know because you can't even get that moment of clarity. It's so much toxic around you. And then when you try to think and verbalize it, they're going to be tearing it down. Maybe that's the reason some of your dreams don't come true. The toxic people in your lives, not strong enough to cut them off. And even if you don't want to cut them off, you need to maybe take baby steps at bay. Start today. Oh, so and so need. What is so and so about? What has so and so been doing? Has he or she been laying up playing sleep and eat? Get somebody pregnant, repeat, and they complain about the child support, and then here comes the Black Queen Mama. Well, they're gonna put that boy in jail. Maybe that's where he needs to be, or maybe he put himself there. No, you can't afford these kids. Oh, it's the Quanda again. She on baby number 5. Somebody got to help her. Maybe the homeless shelter can, social services. I wouldn't crowd up my place. What's her plan? We're gonna have this baby get on her feet. Is she enrolled in any kind of school, online course? What's her plan? Besides just laying around and baby making land, what's her plan? Go ahead, let little Mr. Quanda in. That's just a name that I made up. She'll be draining your resources. We're approaching 2023. I already said in 2022 it has to be about you. Sometimes we have to make hard decisions. If you're around a bunch of negative people, if you could just get away from them from a little bit and you could actually think some of the things that you want to verbalize, they could become true. It's like me, like now, one business, it doesn't bring in a lot of money. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. It's a process. Shut it down. Why? Other things going on that bring in more money. And I don't have I'm already stretched thin as it is. I have, it's like a lot going on. I have meetings today. This right here, meeting with the attorney. What are we going to do about this? What are our options? Got to do this conference call. Just so much going on. So that I have to cut off one business that was a little bit more time consuming and it doesn't pay as much money. Get the inventory donated, itemize it to write it off, do all that fun stuff. Even that's a job in itself. A whole new year. Want to plan for next year. Want to plan for next year. What? More trading. Always learning about trading. This business over here. Just getting ready, making plans for next year. Not doing any freelance work the rest of this year. November, December, I've got some calls, not doing any freelance work because I'm doing what I need to do. Why? Because I need to go ahead and cut this off. It takes up more time. It's not profitable compared to the others when it comes to money. You can't compare, let's just say it's like comparing $20 to 20,000. Well, we already know you're gonna pick up envelope number 2 with $20,000. You understand? So the one for $20, gotta let it go. One less thing to deal with. I don't have that much time. So now would be a good time, ladies and gentlemen, to consider a RIF, reduction in force. Just like she had this place set up here, her home, and he destroyed it. That's what some people, some family members will do. They come in and destroy your life. And here you are starting over again. Oh, I gotta go ahead and pick up all this, do all this, and go to work. And I gotta, oh, he broke this, he broke that. More money going out. Then the person's gonna do it again. Who's the fool? It's not wise. You only have one life. So some people cutting their parents off. If they're toxic, I get it. Some people need to also cut their kids off. You raise them, they know right from wrong. At the end of the day, they're gonna do what they want to do. So if not, you can be like this lady here. I mean, this fool has turned I kept the refrigerator over, stuff everywhere, broken glass, has destroyed her home. Oh, but we got to stick together. Really? Until it happens again. And then it may escalate, somebody may get hurt. So yeah, said before, said again, rift, a reduction in force. Sometimes it's time to do that with the people in your lives. If they can't bring quality to your life, my dad taught me that. If marriage is not benefiting you, what are you doing it for? In relationships, if a person cannot bring quality to your life, if they're bringing turmoil, financial drama, and trauma, it's just time to pack your little bags and leave, mama. It doesn't mean you don't love them. You can sometimes love people from afar, but don't let them bring that toxic behavior onto you. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Simply said here on YouTube. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Be alert, be aware. Why? Even in families, it's too much dust out there. And I'm out.